Okay, so here are some mobility exercises or drills that you can do to work on each of those 4 hip mobility areas that we talked about previously. So the first thing I want you to do is learn how to get into this, what we call the 90-90 position. And the first thing we're going to work on is hip external rotation, which means the legs coming in. So we're going to be working on this hip. And once you get into this position, what you can kind of do is reach forward, just like this. Put your hands on the ground if you want and just slide forward. And what you'll find is you'll put some stretch there on the glutes, which will help you to get into external rotation. So give that one a try to help get into some hip external rotation. Now the next one in this same position would be some hip internal rotation, which would be working on your left hip. So to work on left hip internal rotation, what you want to do is in this position, you may have to lean forward a little bit, try to get that foot up. And you're going to rotate that foot in, and you're actually helping to have the muscles pull into internal rotation of the hip by lifting that foot up. This can be a hard one, but give it a try and see if you can't help get that hip into internal rotation. The next one will be to work on hip flexion. So to work on hip flexion, if you have a band tied to something and you want to bring the band up over your thigh and scoot close, you want that pull to be on your leg, pulling it that way. Bring it up as close as you can here. And what you're going to do is bring that leg in and then let it go. Squeeze that leg up and then let it go out like that. 10 to 15 times, and that should help you get into a little bit of hip flexion. Next one is working on hip extension. So to work on hip extension, what you're going to do is again put the band around your leg and then bring it up close, as close to the end of the groin as you can. Bring the other leg up. I like to have this hand up in the air when I do this one. And what you're going to do is use your glutes to squeeze into the band going forward to help promote the leg going backwards. So into hip extension. So just like that. So give that one a try if you want to try to work on a little bit of hip extension, 10 to 15 reps of those. So if you have trouble with any of these hip range of motions where you've tested them, they show to be lacking, you've tried some of these hip mobility ones, you need some extra help, let us know. We'd be glad to help you.